Yeah.
Because there's so many ways in my mind that I could take this conversation, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have the trauma of chattel slavery and us not being able to slow down, take a rest, take a breath, be present with our baby, feed and nurture our baby. So now we have that has come and nestled itself right on into our DNA, right? And then this other side of I have to produce, I have to make money, I have to in the current state of life, right?
Yeah.
And so it's so many ways I'm like, I could go with this conversation because you talk about rest.
Yeah.
And we have not learned rest as Black women.
Rest is so revolutionary. It's so vital. All the other stuff will come. The stuff will come. At some point you can get to that. And rest is something I had to learn. People used to make fun of me and say that I worked like a Jamaican when I was growing up because I would be doing this, and that, and I would have like all of these my hand into different things, and I still am. I'm a multidisciplinary healer. Like I'm learning and growing in different ways, but I've learned to take my time because there is no rush. You know, I'm not in a race to go to the grave. Like, you know what I mean? I want to experience every day as much as I can. And so sometimes when we're not doing things, and I know, like, I observe people around me, that family members, siblings, my mother, that have a hard time just being still.
Yeah.
And even when they are still, the TV's on, the radio, and it's on to the max, and all of these things are on to constantly distract them. And I find that if you just take a moment to slow down, to listen, you'll be able to see what you're running from. Because if you don't, then you'll look up and you will be in the grave, or you'll be so close to it because you haven't dealt with any of these things that are keeping you from feeling like you deserve rest, or feeling like rest is productive when it is so essential to all things. There's a hustle and no grind, no shine. And I used to be like that, or, you sleep when you dead and like all this stuff. And it's an absolute no for me. Like, you're here in life to enjoy it. Like, in life, it's not supposed to be a never-ending healing journey, a never-ending struggle. You're here to enjoy life, to give love, to just, life is supposed to be yummy and nourishing. And that's one thing, the shaman that I learned from when I was in Gabon, Africa, he kept saying that, like, life is supposed to be yummy. And I'm like, oh my God, I say that all the time.
That is the new line for 2020. Life is supposed to be yummy.
Yes,
it's supposed to be delicious.
So delicious, so nourishing. Yeah. So the things that are like keeping you from believing that and seeing that, and like the people in these comments that are probably going to, or whatever, that negate, like, no, what is that? Like, let's slow down and figure out what that is. What is the thing that's telling you that you can't rest?
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's like, them dishes will get done tomorrow. Them clothes will get folded in a week. Like, when I came back from Thailand, I was so tired. I didn't unpack my bags and do nothing. All I did was take my son to school, come back home, sleep until it was time to pick him up and go back. I'm like, the retreat got to be planned. Stuff need to be promoted, but I'll get to that. Right now, I have to rest.
Yeah, because my body has to recalibrate. I was just on the other side of the world.
Exactly. Yeah.
I got to come and recalibrate to this side of the world.
Yeah. And sometimes the conditioning of society will come through my head, like, okay, well, you got Bali coming up in December. You got Morocco in October. Like, you haven't even... But it's like, it'll come. Build and they will come. I trust that it'll come. Right now, my rest is what's most important, because what I look like, trying to chase and sell and all this stuff, and then I get to it, and I can't even show up in the way that I'm supposed to hold space for you because I haven't nourished myself.
Yeah. So, I think that's where so many women, find that angst in their spirit is because they really you're too tired to give.
Yeah.
You're
and then you got an attitude, then you mad, then your face is frowned up, and you don't know why, but it's because you're tired.
You're tired.
You have not nourished
yourself. Baby, you need a nap.
You need a nap. You need a scrub. Go to the Korean spa, let them scrub you down. Like, you need a sauna.
Yeah.
You need to sweat.
Yeah.
You need to go on a walk. You need the sun. Like, you need nature. You are a person of the earth. You're an indigenous person. You need the earth. You need the elements.
Yeah.
And we're so far away from that. We so cooped up in in little spaces with no light.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
I mean, the studies prove 15 minutes in nature, it totally recalibrates the mind. Neurologically, it shifts you. 15 minutes in nature.
Yeah.
So we're sitting up here. I've talked to Black folks. Oh, I don't like to be outside.
Yeah.
You don't?
Yeah.
You are a guardian of the earth.
It's the conditioning, and it's like, at least have some plants in your house. Then
I know people
if you don't want to be outside, bring outside inside.
Yeah,
get you a sunroof and some plants.
I have kept these plants alive, Ashley.
Oh, I'm a plant mom. I love that.
For the last 6 years.
Wow.
Since COVID.
What kind of plants?
So I have snake plants. I have a huge money tree.
Oh, I love that.
I have succulent, but all of those, which are easy.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to kill them.
Money trees are hard to.
Money trees are the hardest. It is.
Yeah.
But I have this thing is a tree now.
Oh, I love that.
It's a tree. It's a tree. And what COVID did, it gave me a chance to slow down, be present, be in the house, nest, like all of those things that it taught me.
Yeah.
You know, so now it's like one of those things where I'm reading, I slow down. I was telling them I'm taking a mending class. So now over the last few weeks, it gives me a chance to just sit. And you don't understand, like, this was mindful. Like,
and you're connecting to your ancestors.
Yes.
Like you're connecting to like millennials. Like, you know what I'm saying? Behind that would sit and weave and create and just create for the sake of creating, for the meditation of it all.
It's the meditation of it all.
Yeah.
So even like with this class, it's 3 hours for 1 day a week. And 3 hours, people are like, oh, dang, that's a long class. I'm like, it's 3 hours that I get to just immerse myself and be creative.
And be present.
And just be present. And just do something that just is meditative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds so, so dope. When I was just in Thailand, I was in Chiang Mai specifically, and we spent a lot of time in nature, like foraging and beating.
Oh, listen, she got a pistol and mortar, y'all.
Yes.
she mashing up herbs.
Yes, I am. So we spent so much time mashing herbs and beating plants. And I was just like, wow, I could see like why, like I can see how beautiful and how ancestral this was, and how I feel like I was connecting with my mother's mother, and like the why they would just be out and be amongst each other, because it was women. It was one guy, but mostly women around, and we're all just, and we're quiet. You could hear the beating, and you could hear the spirit of it all. And it was just so relaxing. And hours, like 3-4 hours would pass, and we look up and it's like everything's done, and we're just so happy. And
you've been talking and loving on each other and working
sharing
through
stories.
problems.
Yes,
Listen,
kikiing, like everything.
All the things that is missing. And I think even when we look at this culture and we talk about, they're coming out with all this research now about the loneliness epidemic.
Yeah.
And that people are just lonely because they don't have connection. We thrive in community.
Yes.
We thrive in connection.
Yes.
And these practices, these ancestral practices, give us that connection to community.